everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Lift and Sketch with Christy and Rachel. Today we are working with the sketch by Audrey Yeager. So it looks super fun. I do have two photos that are 4x4. Now, I think in the actual sketch, those are 3x3. So obviously perspective will be just a little bit different. But I have another page kit that I put together. This is the Moonstruck collection by Pink Paisley. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a lot of fun. Christy picked this sketch. So I'm like, ooh, this is different. It's nice because it's different. So I'm looking forward to working with it. Before I put you guys on fast forward, I do want to say make sure you head on over to Christy's channel and check out her take on this sketch. I will put a link to her channel in the description box below, so it'll be fun to see what she does with it. So, well, let's go ahead and let's get going. All right, so through a convoluted set of circumstances that I will explain in just a little bit, I only managed to record the first 5 minutes of this layout. When I come back live, I'm going to share what I did. Uh, I cannot believe this happened. And so as I said, when I come back to live, I'll explain what happened. I do want to talk about what I actually did manage to record, so I am going to go ahead and do that. So I've got this watercolor piece of paper, and my original thought, as I mentioned, was to do some packaging technique, because in the sketch, there is a nod that there should be some sort of mixed media there. Instead, though, I am just going to mist with some of my Shimmers products and my Heidi Swap. So I'm looking to create the skinnier L-shaped portion, and I'm going to use this black and white geometric pattern for that. And I'm just cutting 4 pieces, and then I'm going to trim them into 8 different pieces because they go under my photo. I'm able to just kind of do the pretend that it's one full piece when it's actually not. And then I'm going to use the other side of that once I trim down this photo. I'm going to use the other side of that black and white geometric, which is that bold, large floral, which I love that piece of paper. It is so pretty. I'm going to use that for the other portion of the L shape. There's basically 3 different sections. There's the black and white one, which is the size of like a branding strip or a washi tape. Then there's what I'm using the bold floral for, and that is about like an inch long piece of paper. And I'm just carefully cutting L shapes with my trimmer. And then there's a really skinny line, and most people, I'm assuming, would probably sew. I'm thinking that's probably what Christy is going to do because she does enjoy sewing on her layouts. I am not a sewer. I had some ultra skinny washi tape, and that's what I'm going to do for that third L-shaped element on this layout. So I am just cutting, as I said, L shapes using this floral. I was happy to use it because in large quantities, that bold floral can be overwhelming. So I was happy enough to use it in this limited quantity. I'm like, I'm using a giant bold floral. My brother's on the page, but that's fine. It matches, and he was a little boy at this point, so it works for me. I'm just going to get rid of that other piece of paper because I'm not going to end up using it. As I said, I made this page kit before I had received this sketch from Christy, and thinking because of the 2 photos, it would work well. So I had, not that I had necessarily a plan in mind, but I thought I'd be bringing in just a different thing. So I've brought out my mist now, and I'm going to start in the upper left hand and lower right hand corner with them, but this is going to be the last thing you see before I come back in real time and share with my video. So once again, I'm going to apologize about 30,000 times, but just one more. I really am sorry, and here we are going real time.
Hi everyone. So right after I did the misting, I apparently got a phone call and didn't know. I normally have my phone on silent and I wear my Fitbit so I get vibration when I get a phone call, only I forgot to put it on this morning and I got a phone call, and unfortunately I film on my phone, and when I get a phone call it stops the recording. So I am so sorry, but 95% of my layout is not recorded. This totally stinks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my completed layout, and I will just talk you through what I did. So you saw me misting with the rose gold red, the velveteen green from Shimmers, and then the Heidi Swap gold color shine. I'm so disappointed. So here is my completed layout. So as you can see, I used the one piece of paper for my background that has the mixed media watercolor look to it. So that's why I just did the misting. Rather, originally I was thinking about doing some packaging technique, but I saw that I had pulled this piece out as part of my page kit. And actually I had put this page kit together before Christy had picked this sketch. So instead of doing the packaging technique, I used this piece of paper. So what happened is I had put together a bunch of the page kits, and when Christy sent this, I'm like, you know what? I think I have a layout where I've got 2 square photos, and I did this particular layout. So what I did is I adapted what I had pulled through my page kits to fit this layout. So I have the one piece of paper here, and then I had a very large scrap of this piece of paper, which is the number 2 from Moonstruck. So it's got these black and white square and line pattern on one side, and then the large multicolor floral on the other. So all I did, and these are not complete, so I cut 4 1/4-inch pieces and then split them up so that they fit there. I then cut them on the angle so they would match up with the squares, and then I cut little L shapes into the pieces I had left of the floral side and then ripped them at the edges just to give a little bit less of a squared off look. I then also added, I put it away, this really skinny black and gold washi once I had attached the photos to all of this. This is one of those layouts where it was actually pretty technical, and I hate the fact that I messed up the video, because this is such a specific layout that I don't necessarily think I want to make. I mean, obviously I could just go and make another layout with the same thing, but I honestly don't want to. I like this layout and I like the way it turned out, but I will say it's not my favorite layout, so I don't necessarily want to make another one just like it. So as I was saying, so the photos, I just lined everything up behind the photo and then put the washi on. And then I added this frame. And then this was a 3x4 card that I just added behind to give myself some room for journaling. I added some wood veneer hearts. I had a couple of pieces from the Moonstruck collection of these washi strips. They're about, it came in a little booklet. And then I also had these the puffy word love and the puffy ampersand that also came from the Moonstruck collection, along with this rub-on, and then I just added the word family from the mini stickers that come from Pink Paisley, but they came with a Paige Evans collection, not the Moonstruck collection. I went ahead and did my journaling, and I'm just talking about, I know this is a holiday. I don't remember if it's a Thanksgiving or if it's Easter. I'm thinking it's Thanksgiving just by what we're wearing. This is a dress my aunt made for me. I'm wearing tights, but I live in Connecticut and that's where I grew up, and it was still cold sometimes when we would have Easter. So, but I'm thinking it's Thanksgiving. But the whole point of the story isn't necessarily that it's Thanksgiving. It's actually that there aren't a lot of photographs of me, my mom, and my brother from when we were growing up. My mom was, we were pretty poor. My mom had a Polaroid camera, but didn't often have a lot of film for it. So this is one of those rare occasions where we actually do have photos of the three of us. So yay. So once again, I am really sorry about the whole video thing. I forgot to mention one thing. I did go back at the end and add just a little bit of Before Dark Shimmers mist. So that's like a really dark gray black color. Just wanted to bring a little bit of the black into the outer corners of the layout. All right, folks, I apologize. I mean, seriously, I feel so bad. I am just like gutted because I really thought I, worked this really well to go with the sketch. As I said, it's not my favorite layout I've ever done, but it's nice to do something different every once in a while, and I'm just so annoyed that it didn't get recorded. So I apologize, and hopefully you guys head on over to Christy's channel, check out what she did. I'm sure her video is actually, a video. So if you guys could flick me a thumbs up, even if I screwed up majorly, that would be so awesome. If you could just not give me a thumbs down, that would be even better. So have a great day, everyone. I will be back with an actual process video in just a couple of days. All right, bye.